Hi friends, I'm Jason, the marketing professor, and I teach everyone, from the student to the CEO, the essentials of digital marketing in 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. Today we're going to talk about two different ways to market your business, and we're going to compare and contrast them. One is having a collection of videos, and the other is having a podcast. Both are very popular, both are very in vogue, and both have their own selection of pros and cons. So let's break them down. Video, for starters, has higher engagement. You're joining me on a video right now. Video does drive engagement. People like to see, people like to hear. It's as close as you can get to the real thing. Whereas a podcast is audio only. You can listen to it in your car and you can kind of imagine what somebody's talking about. But if you're trying to show somebody the various benefits of your particular shoe or ski boot, or how nice a dress or a hat or a pair of sunglasses look, you really have a hard time conveying that message through a podcast. Again, as I mentioned, video drives engagement. When you get online, let's use Facebook as an example. And I want you to think about yourself here for just a moment. More people interact with a video, something they can see, something they can get closer to, than just a podcast. When you listen to a podcast, you'll hear somebody talking about a product or a service or an experience, and you have to really let it sink into your head. Now, that being said, podcasts are far more accessible than a video. Most of your phones, whether you're using an Android or an Apple device, has a collection of apps where you can listen to podcasts for free. And again, if you're going for a jog, it's a lot easier to listen to a podcast. If you're driving, it's a lot easier to listen to a podcast. During the week, I spend about 8-9 hours in the car, and I can't look at a video. My attention has to be on the road. So I listen to podcasts. So you can see where there's a certain benefit to having that increased accessibility. But when somebody is searching for something, maybe, again, how can I lose weight by eating Krispy Kreme donuts? What's going to come up on a search term? Well, it's going to be your video because it has a better opportunity for search engine optimization. You can use keywords and phrases to help your video come up. I'll be doing the same thing with this video here. You don't have the ability to do that with your podcast. However, like I said, your podcast has the increased portability factor that your video doesn't. So the $1 million question is, Jason, which one is better? So let me start with this. Number one, I don't recommend you lean into both of these at one time. I recommend one idea, one platform, become brilliant at the one platform before you move into the second platform. Personally, I prefer starting with video. Again, video seems to have more pros. You can create a YouTube channel for free, and the video you create today can live there for years to come. The podcast you create today can live there for years to come, but it doesn't have the search capabilities that a video would. So if somebody is looking for a lesson on the 4 Ps of marketing, if I record that today, a student may see that in 2 years. If I do a podcast on it, they may not find it. So again, I like video before podcast, but for my money, I'm going to become brilliant at video first, and I'll explore a podcast a little later on down the road. Again, the decision, though, entirely up to you. Hey, if you like short lessons like this, do me a favor, go ahead and click the like button as well as subscribe, and let me know in the comment section if there's something you want me to cover. I'll be happy to do that for you. You can find me online at all the social places or at my website, themarketingprofessor.net. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.